Ogive curves. Using the Ogive curves, we are going to find the median graphically. We can find the median of a grouped data using the formula. But in this session, we are going to learn how to find the median graphically. So we are going to take the data which is going to give you details about marks of 50 students. Marks, number of students. Students who got marks between 0 to 10, 3. Students who got marks between 10 to 20, 9. Student who got marks between 20 to 30 is 20. Number of students who got marks between 30 to 40, 10. Number of students who got marks between 40 to 50, 8. So we are going to write first the less than cumulative frequency distribution table for this given grouped data. When we are writing the less than cumulative frequency distribution table, we should always take the upper limit, that is less than 10 because 10 is the upper limit of the first class, less than 20 because 20 is the upper limit of the second class, like that less than 30, less than 40 and less than 50. Now we are going to write the cumulative frequency. Now less than 10, you can see that 3 students have got marks less than 10. When you take 10 to 20, it is going to be students who got marks between 0 to 10 and students who got marks between 10 to 20. So it is going to be 3 plus 9, that is 12. Then when you take less than 30, it is going to be students who got marks between 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, all put together. So we are going to have 3 plus 9 plus 20, that is 32. Now next is less than 40. When you consider less than 40, it is going to be all the students who got marks in between 0 to 40. That is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, all put together. So we are going to have 3 plus 9 plus 20 plus 10, that is 42. So less than 40, we have 42 students. Now next, when we consider less than 50, it is going to be all the students of the class. So it is 50 students. That is 3 plus 9 plus 20 plus 10 plus 8. That is 50. So less than 50, we have 50. So now we have completed the less than cumulative frequency table. Next, we will write the more than cumulative frequency table. When we are writing the more than cumulative frequency table, we have to take the lower limit, that is more than 0, because 0 is the lower limit of the first class, more than 10 because 10 is the lower limit of the second class, like that more than 20, more than 30, more than 40. In all the cases we have taken the lower limit. Now we are going to write the cumulative frequency. You know, all the students of the class got marks more than 0. So more than 0, we are going to have all the students, that is 50. Then when you consider more than 10, you know that 3 students got marks less than 10. So when you subtract 50 minus 3, you will get 47. So more than 10, 47 students are there. Then when you consider more than 20, you can see in between 10 to 20 there are 9 students. So you have to subtract 9 from 47. Then you will get 38. So more than 20, 38 students are there. Then when you consider more than 30, between 20 to 30, another 20 students are there. So you have to subtract that 20 from 38. When you subtract, you will get 18. So more than 30, 18 students have got mark. Now more than 40, you can see between 30 to 40 there are 10 students. So you are going to subtract that 10 from 18. So remaining is 8. More than 40, 8 students have got marks, and that is what you can see between 40 to 50 there are 8 students. Now we have completed writing the less than cumulative frequency table and the more than cumulative frequency table. To plot the graph, we have to take the limit along the x-axis and the frequency along the y-axis. That is, to draw the less than cumulative frequency curve, when you see the less than cumulative frequency table, you will understand what I am telling. You have to plot 10, 3, 20, 12, 30, 32, 40, 42, 50, 50. And when you consider more than cumulative frequency curve, you have to plot. You just see the more than cumulative frequency table to understand this. We have to plot 0, 50, 10, 47, 20, 38, 30, 18, 40, 8. Now we are going to draw the graph. First we are going to draw the less than cumulative frequency curve. We are going to take the limits along the x-axis and the cumulative frequency along the y-axis. Scale x-axis 1 centimeter equal to 10 units, y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 10 units. We are going to plot the points 10, 3, 20, 12, 30, 32, 40, 42, 50, 50. After plotting all the points, you just join them using free hands. Don't use scale. Just like joining points in a column, you can just join them. You can just use free hands to draw without any scale. When you join them, you will get a smooth curve. That smooth curve is called ogive curve. Now you have drawn the less than cumulative frequency curve. Now from the centermost person, we are having all the persons on the y-axis starting from 0 to 50. So the 25th person is the centermost person. From 25, you draw a horizontal line to touch the curve. The point at which it is touching the curve, you drop a perpendicular line to meet the x-axis. The point at which it meets the x-axis is going to be the median mark. Now from the graph you can see that the median mark is 27. Next we are going to find median using the more than cumulative frequency curve. Again we are going to take the limits on the x-axis and the cumulative frequency on the y-axis using the same scale. Now we are going to plot the points 0, 50, 10, 47, 20, 38, 30, 18 and 40, 8. When you join all the points, you will get a smooth curve. After getting the curve, from the point 25 along the y-axis, you draw a horizontal line to meet the curve. From the point where it touches the curve, you drop a perpendicular line to meet the x-axis. The point at which it meets the x-axis is going to be the median mark. From the graph you can see that the median mark is 27. Now there are three methods to find the median. First is using the less than cumulative frequency curve, which we did, and the second one is using the more than cumulative frequency curve, which also we did. Now finally there is one more method in which we can draw both the curves on the same graph and find the median. Now in the third method, what we are going to do is, we are going to draw both the curves on the same graph. Taking the same scale, we are going to plot the points of the less than cumulative frequency curve, and then first we draw the less than cumulative frequency curve. After drawing the less than cumulative frequency curve, you plot the points of the more than cumulative frequency curve. Then you join that curve. Now you have drawn both the curves on the same graph. you can see that both the curves intersect at a particular point. From the point of intersection, if you drop a perpendicular line, that is going to meet the x-axis at a particular point, that is going to be the median mark. Now from the graph you can see that the median mark is 26.5. Now we are going to verify our answers. We are going to verify using the formula. Now using the less than cumulative frequency table, you can see that 20 to 30, that is going to be the median class. So L value is 20, F value is 20, cumulative frequency of the preceding class is 12, your H value is 10 and N value is 50. Substituting all the values in the formula, you get your median to be 26.5, and that is the value we got in the graph. Now we have verified and found that it is the same value. This is how we find the median of a grouped data graphically.